Welcome back to Taiwan Outlook. Our guest today is Dr. Chung, President of Taipei Medical University. Professor Su will be talking about medical education in Taiwan. Let's talk about the medical industry in Taiwan. What is the most important features of medical industries in general?
Our medical industry is a highly effective one. Mm-hmm. I can give you an example. If we have a patient who has a gallbladder stone, we find the gallbladder stone today, it will disappear tomorrow. So we have a highly effective, high turnover healthcare system at a very low cost.
Yeah.
There are some countries, the healthcare costs are relatively low, such as Canada and the United Kingdom. But they have a very slow turnover. Like if a patient has a gallbladder stone, in Canada it may take several months before they get to the patient to do the remove the stone. In Taiwan, it's the next day. Highly competitive, highly effective. So we can compete with any country.
But as we know that our neighboring countries, including Japan, South Korea, and even Thailand, are not competing for that particular market, do you think that we still maintain the competitive edge in comparison with other countries?
We can compete. Definitely, we can compete with Thailand.
Yes.
We will have no problem. The issue is how do we attract international patients? We need to go through a certain certification process to make us standardized internationally. Then we can proceed to attract students from all over the world.
So,
patients
from abroad. But so far, do you think that the infrastructures in Taiwan is good enough for our medical industry to attract international patients?
Well, we will have to see, because we currently is in a high volume, low cost healthcare system. So if we say either every year, if we had 50,000 foreign patients, would this overload our system? Because foreign patients, they are self-paid.
That's right.
And maybe a lot of doctors will be attracted to a self-paid healthcare, and then our own healthcare will be slowed down. So this is an issue we have to consider to keep a balance.
But in this globalized market, the resources are movable, mobile. And there are also concerns about the outflow of nurses to other countries, even doctors to other countries. For instance, I've been hearing that France is now recruiting a lot of nurses from Taiwan and so on. Are you concerned about this kind of outflow of our human resources in Taiwan?
Not really. In particular, nurses, we have an oversupply
of nurses.
Our nursing school graduates. And so that is not an issue. But for the medical doctors, we may have to see if a lot of medical doctors are attracted to go abroad, then we may have a shortage and have a crisis. We don't know yet.
And the government has been initiating the idea of medical tourism, to invite the foreign patients to come to Taiwan to receive medical treatments and so on. What do you think is the most important element in making a successful medical tourism industry?
I think it's very important to, number one, high quality of healthcare. And number two is we needed to have a very good package. So if foreigners who come here, they are not attracted only to the health care. They are attracted to other things special in Taiwan. So if we can deliver very good tour packages and with a relatively low cost health care, maybe we can attract a lot of foreigners.
Apparently, we are not able to provide all kinds of services to the foreign visitors or patients. And there must be some area that we have very good niches on. What do you think were the best area that we should invest more in the future competition for medical tourism?
I think the best would be the elective procedures. Taiwan is a country well developed for cosmetic procedures. And we are actually very good in a number of other elective surgical procedures. So, for instance, reconstructive surgery, we are among the best in the country. Chung Memorial Hospital has the best reconstructive surgery in the world. So they certainly can attract a lot of patients if a program is open.
But I may be mistaken. My perception is that many local people, they go to South Korea for cosmetic surgery and
That's
so on.
That's true.
Why is that the case? Because you say that Taiwan is very competitive in terms of cosmetic surgeries, but there are more people now going to South Korea for that kind of service.
I think they know some of the niches which we have not made it commercialized. Let's put it this way. I think in Taiwan, the surgeons are as good as Korean surgeons, but we have not developed the right type of package to attract our own.
So marketing is very important.
Very, very important.
But do you think that you have any fields or majors that teach our students how to market the medical service abroad?
This is virtually a separate entity because most doctors, they don't know sales and marketing. So this is should be a different team coming to do it for the doctors.
In your university, are you also playing this kind of introducing this kind of expertise in terms of in your education and so on?
We have a new hospital building. On the top 4 floors will be devoted to this upscale healthcare, self-pay, including attracting the foreign or international patient to come to the hospital.
And one important element to me for making such a successful medical tourism industry is language. And apparently you had to be, students, doctors had to be fluent in some way or another to provide a right prompt service. Do you think our students and our doctors are now ready for that kind of a service?
Well, we are getting better and better each year. So I think we are ready. We can handle international patients, English-speaking patients, Japanese-speaking patients. We have no problem, but we have to be prepared for, say, French-speaking patient, Spanish-speaking patient, German-speaking patient. We have to prepare for that.
You've been mentioning the so-called package service. And apparently there needs to be some cooperation between the medical community and the tourism community and even the food community and so on. Do you think there's a platform provided to bring all those sectors together and try to make such an industry successful?
Yeah, this is what the Ministry of Economy should do, and also the Ministry of Transportation. They should try to develop the platform to link the tourism and healthcare together.
Do you think our government now is helping now to make that happen?
They are doing, but we can do better.
That's right. That's right. Especially from the private sector, you have to do your own in some way or another to make that happen. In terms of international competition, one important player now is China. You know, many Taiwanese people now come back to Taiwan for medical service, but we've been talking about whether we should open up our medical market to the Chinese and so on. And of course, that's a huge market. Do you think that Taiwan should think about opening up to the Chinese patients in the future?
For the humanistic issues, if there are certain procedures we can do, and Chinese, they need help, we should open to them. But for the tourism, I think we should treat this as an international or global approach to the healthcare system. The reason I say this is because if we open the door without some regulation, then, as I said earlier, we are flooded with a large number of patients, in particular from China. We are talking about 1.3 billion. If just a small fraction of them come to Taiwan, our healthcare system will be overloaded.
That's right.
So we needed to have a review, planning, and look at this issue very seriously before we can just open it up for everybody.
Yeah. And in recent years, there have been concerns about the Taiwanese patients going to the mainland to do some organ transplants and so on, because it would be easier for them to receive organs for whatever reasons, you know. But as a result of some malfunctioning of those problems, and they come back to Taiwan for services. Do you think that is becoming a very serious problem for our medical service?
Well, I think the major issue, you know, in Taiwan, our organ transplantation is as good as any country. In particular, like a liver transplantation. Chung Hospital in Kaohsiung probably is the best in the whole world. However, we have a problem. It's our organ sources. We don't have enough donated organs to meet the needs of so many patients who need a transplantation. So in China, I think the Chinese government is clamping down on the organ collecting system. Probably some of those are not legally acquired. So this is a serious ethical issue. We should discourage our patient to go there, because there's no quality assurance, quality control, and we should promote more organ donation in Taiwan, and we are doing more donation by living donors.
That's right.
So that can help.
But as a result of very intensive exchanges of personnel between the two sides, and there must be some sort of necessity for cooperation between the universities, hospitals, between the two sides of Taiwan Strait. For instance, the information, you know, is very important. When a patient receives medical service in China, when they come to Taiwan, whether we can get the information about his treatments are very important. Have you seen any difficulties in getting the things that we want and in bringing more cooperation between the two sides?
Well, again, this is from the humanistic issue. Is we should help. You know, the development of healthcare system in China. I think China is getting help from Taiwan, but this should be done in a way which should not compromises our own country.
Yeah.
So this is an important issue. Even the two sides can have some reasonable agreement.
Yeah.
We should provide more help to advance the healthcare system in China. I think they are probably 20, 30 years behind Taiwan.
Yeah, and it's very fortunate that we still maintain a certain level of competitiveness in this medical industry and medical education. But as a result of globalization, there will be more and more competitions or challenges in the future. So when we come back, we will talk about the future challenges we are going to face and what are the approaches or measures that we can take to overcome to face those challenges. And don't go away, stay with us.